Hello guys, my name is Franco and this presentation will be analyzing the proper form of a push-up, including the muscles involved and any modifications that will need to be demonstrating further down in the video. I'll be also explaining at the end of this video the 3 peer review summaries that I chose for this presentation further down at the end.
The push-up is a closed-chain upper body exercise that challenges pressing strength and whole body control. In the standard version, the body stays in a straight line while the arms move through elbow flexion and extension. Here is a proper presentation of a full body setup on a high plank. The main muscles involved are the pectoralis major, triceps brachii, and anterior deltoids. The exercise also requires significant core stabilization, especially from the rectus abdominis, and additional shoulder and trunk stabilization to maintain body position. If instability is added, the stabilization demand becomes even greater. For a proper setup, I place my hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart, stack my shoulders over my hands, brace my core, and keep my head, trunk, and legs aligned. As I lower, I control the descent, bring my chest towards the ground, and then press back to start without letting my hips sag or pike. This exercise may need to be modified when a person cannot maintain alignment or control through the full range. A hands elevated push-up or knee push-up can reduce demand, while a feet elevated or suspended push-up can increase it. If the movement causes pain or the person lacks trunk control, the more stable and lower load options are the better starting point.
Alright guys, and between every set, always make sure to stay hydrated.
I'll be explaining my research summary for source number 1, 2, and 3. For my first source, it reported that the push-up loading changes depend on the variation. In their study, bent knees and hands elevated push-up reduces loading. The regular push-up was around 64% of body mass, and feet elevated push-ups increased loading to roughly 70 to 74%. So changing body positions is a simple way to progress or regress the same exercise. For source number 2, it was founded that suspended push-ups increase muscle activation in the core and several stabilization muscles, especially with a one anchor pulley system. At the same time, more stable conditions were more favorable for pectoralis major and anterior deltoid activation. That means instability does not just make the exercise harder, it can also shift the muscular emphasis. For source number 3, we found that the traditional push-up also loads the upper extremities more than modified knee push-ups, and that the down position is more demanding than the up position. That helps explain why beginners often struggle most near the bottom of the movement and why reduced load variations can be useful in progression. In practice, the push-up is useful in general strength training, body weight training, and a progressive return to exercise context. Because it can be scaled without changing the basic movement pattern, a beginner might start with the hands elevated, an intermediate exerciser can use the standard push-up, a stronger or more advanced exerciser can progress to feet elevated or suspended variations. Overall, the push-up is an effective and highly adaptable exercise. The research shows that simple changes in elevation, support point, and stability can change both loading and muscular demand.